Blindsided by a relationship. When blindsided came up, it was usually the term where you're driving along the road or the highway, and someone comes alongside you and blindsides you. Boom, and you go, "Where did that happen?" That came out of nowhere, right? You could take on a relationship in your life with somebody whom you decided to trust, and trust is a very powerful uh, arsenal in our life. It really is very powerful. There's so much power behind it because that trust can cause you to look the other way when something is so obvious happening in front of you with whom you've decided to trust, and they shake you up, and you go, "I can't believe they just did that." And if you listen to yourself carefully, you just gave yourself the answer. I can't believe they just did that. And see, the aspect of actually being extremely real with yourself and with everything else around you is that you can believe they just did that because you decided not to give them the power of you trusting them. You are very careful in your trust, and I speak from experience. I mean, I've known this one person that I knew that, but I didn't know her, but I knew her sister, right? And the thing is, not everyone's the same, and sometimes we can allow our eyes to tell us a lie because we begin to project certain nice feelings onto a person, and they in turn, what you don't even know what's going on within them. So a lot of times you can't be too sure of anything you're getting involved in because you gotta only rely on what you are experiencing. The other person could be totally charming, totally convincing, and yet they could really be the person holding a knife right in front of you, and all they're asking for you is to basically hug them. And before you know it, you're wondering how come you're bleeding because you weren't paying attention to the knife. You're looking in the wrong place. You were taking an image that you created in your head because of it could be a lot of different reasons why, but you place it on that person, and they're standing there right before you. I know something I discovered: a lot of the things you can avoid in this life do have the telltale signs right at the beginning. Really does. If you're paying attention enough, the telltale, the telling of the tale is right before you. The story is right before you. You can even begin to question them on their history, their past. What are they about? I mean, you just watch the way they relate to their family, their husbands, their wives, their children, their animals. It tells you a lot about them. You know, the Bible says about the tender mercies of the wicked is cruel. You know, you can go to someone's house and they be totally, let's say someone you met at work or whatever, and you go into their house and you're all both chummy and whatever, and a person goes, hey man, if you want, you can have a steak. We'll put a steak on a barbecue. But you notice if you're noticing, that's the thing, is paying attention. Is that you notice as you walk by the pet, whether it be a dog, yeah, a dog. Let's go with a dog. You know, the dog bowl is practically water, it's practically empty, and it's got slimies on the middle. And you look at the food and you're going, it looks like it's old. You know, you can see that they don't clean out the dog bowls. They don't really have a high level of care for anything that they have. They kind of lackadaisical, they have it now, so they don't need to care about it. You see that the thing is about and it maybe it's being too meticulous, but it's the truth. People who genuinely care for other people genuinely care. They care for everything that's good that they have. They'll probably be more neater than a person who isn't. You go into their home, they take a certain level of an attitude of dignity towards their home. Their home has a certain atmosphere to it that says that this person cares. They care about their home. And when you're chummy and carrying on and whatever, you don't really see that it's only a matter of time that you're going to become just like that dog, right? And the thing is about getting involved in any kind of relationship is that you don't have the other choice. But once you're in foot deep, knee deep, is that it's really hard to get out of the blatant truth that is yelling at you because you've invested your time, your energy, your effort. And the last thing you want to be wrong about is, oh no, because it hurts your ego that I was wrong about this person. I know I was making a right choice, or so you thought. For a lot of times, people stay and get messed up in relationships because they don't, it's a blow to their ego more than it is the blow of the person, that the reality of the person who's just about to deliver a whole bunch of blows to them. And everything really does have a specific line of relativity. It's all relative, and time is really the measurement. Time is a measurement by which the rest of it begins to happen. This is how people lose their life. This is how people lose their years of their life, and they end up with regret. Right? I mean, even just speaking a word is awful. They end up with sorrow, right? They end up with bitterness. And really legitimately, all these things shouldn't really matter because it doesn't. Those are the effects of a bruised soul, a bruised ego. But the fact is that, man, somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody didn't see or didn't want to. Because we are told in society that, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, yes, there's bad things. And the people who have been burned and hurt the worst in life, they're not going to come and tell you that, hey, you know what? You better look out where you are right now because they're so bruised and broken that they get jaded that you think, if it's, let someone else pay, let someone else get hurt, right? I see that's kind of a dangerous place to go in life too, when people do that, where they're not going to tell you, they're not in any way, shape, or form going to warn you, and they're not going to sit you down unless they really care about you. But they're not going to really sit you and tell you that this is what happens, because a lot of times, yeah, this that sad truth. What people actually learn their lessons is not through the lessons of what others will teach them, like on a pen and pad and paper. It's going to be the harshness of an experience or experiences. So I might have gone a little off topic with my video today, but I really like these. I like to deliver these nuggets to you and trust that you stay in a place where you're always going to have the gold in life, and your goals will be to have gold and not mold, because nobody wants their life to deteriorate to the place of a corrosive state where they can't see themselves anymore, right? So have a good day and do like and subscribe. Thank you.